Good morning, adventurers.
What's up?
We're in the beautiful town of Boulder today, Boulder, Colorado. But we don't really have much of a plan today. We just wanted to take it easy today. We're kind of getting a little overloaded trying to plan everything. We're currently planning a trip to Mexico and to Cuba.
It'll be so good.
So stay tuned for all that, but it's been stressing us out. So we're just gonna have a stress-free day exploring Boulder. We're on our way to Pearl Street, which is a popular kind of walking street in Boulder. Should be a bunch of cool shops, and I think we're gonna do a brewery tour later on.
Oh
right?
yeah, we are all signed up and ready to go.
Yeah, stay tuned, it's gonna be a good day. Check this out, we just randomly came across a bike vending machine. It's locked up right now, but no, it's not locked up, it just has a gate in front of it. But it's just got a bunch of like products for bikers, like lights and energy bars and bike lock. That's cool.
That is pretty awesome.
Vending machines, the way of the future. First order of business, we're gonna grab ourselves a little coffee fuel at a little shop called Trident. We always go into these outdoor stores and drool over all the backpacks and the jackets and stuff.
It's all the money, but it's
yeah,
so nice.
You just always want some more gear, you know? You never complete. We just jumped into a little secondhand store. This girl's trying to get some new attire for our little
beach
Central American trip.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Could Allison pull these off? These look pretty Mexico.
I think I would rock these.
Looking pretty good. How's it fit?
Good.
Pretty good? You look good.
So airy.
Too short?
Yeah, like
But it's so cute.
All right, guys, we have a winner.
I think that was the right option. I
it's
forgot
gonna
to show
look-
you guys this one when she tried it on, but it looked amazing.
It's so cute.
That's the one.
You guys, I haven't been shopping in like a year, and this is amazing. I'm in love. My one new dress.
So Colorado is one of a handful of states in the US where marijuana is legal. So we're going to go to one of the dispensaries, I think is what they're called, and pick some up, because why not? When in Colorado, right?
Colorado.
We'll see you guys on the other side. It's kind of cool. You go into this little waiting room, and then they call you in, and then you go into the back room, the restricted area, to do a little shopping. That was a crazy experience, y'all. I had no idea what to expect, but you walk in, and there's like a waiting room, then they call you back, and you have a private counter with a person who's basically like your drug dealer.
What
And
is
you-
what was it called?
She said your bud tender. She's our bud tender.
Or your cannabis counselor.
Yeah, but anyways, it was really cool. I had absolutely no idea what to expect, but it was a very like discreet and professional kind of thing.
Yeah, and they had so much stuff. I'll have to show you guys later because they kind of frown upon it being out in public.
It's still a bit of a stigma. So if you have a bag with it in it, like you're allowed to carry like up to an ounce, but if you have a bag and the bag is open, so this bag, for example, they had to staple it shut, and if it's open, then the cops will stop you.
But it's shut, so it's because otherwise it's an open.
It's an open container.
Or open container.
Yeah, that's crazy though. That was a fun experience though.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you're into this sort of thing, when you're in Colorado, you definitely have to try it.
Oh, also, sorry, Mom and Dad, for putting this on the internet.
Yeah. It's the cutest kitty cat coming up to us. You're a little chubster.
Hi.
Look at you. You're just a little cutie, huh?
Goodness.
Come
Hello.
here. You're so chubby.
It's like our cat mate.
What's your name? Let's see.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you want it, and I'll give it to you. Our brewery tour is scheduled for about an hour from now, but we don't really have much else to do, so we're gonna head there, maybe check it out and grab a little drink before we go on the tour.
Yeah, so Boulder actually has a bazillion breweries, and we're going to one kind of outside of town, but they do a free tour, so that's going to be awesome.
What's it called? We'll get back to you on that.
We'll get back to you, but I can't remember.
should be starting momentarily. This is one of the first breweries we've been to where there's literally like a bar in the brewing area.
Yeah,
so this whole like catwalk area, you can just chill, drink beer, and watch them brew the beer.
All right.
That's pretty cool. We've done a lot of brewery tours, but we've never really gotten to see the canning or like the bottling process. But they were right in the middle of it when we were walking around on the catwalk up there. That was pretty cool, huh? There were so many cans.
And the people are having such a fun time. Have any of you guys ever worked in a brewery or know anybody who's worked in one? Because
they seem like the happiest people ever.
Yeah, is it the best job in the entire world? Because it looks pretty amazing.
This beer that they had us try, they said it's kind of like an Egyptian style, or like you said 1600 BC. Like this is what they would drink.
Yeah, they studied like the beer they made there, and then like I guess what went into it, and then they went and found the different components and brewed it to their best ability from what they would have had back then. And this is apparently as close as they can get, which is
really
insane.
interesting. It kind of tastes like kombucha a little bit, or it's a little bit like yogurty.
Yeah, it's a sour.
Yeah, it's a little bit sour.
So a guy came and chatted with us who's one of the guys that like is the first brainchild behind the beers, and he's also a professor at the university here, and he specializes in like ancient history. And so he goes and he researches these different cultures and finds all these different components and then has them brew the beer just like they would have hundreds, thousands of years ago, which is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hearing the story behind the beer that you drink, I swear it makes it taste better.
100%.
We decided to grab a bite to eat at the brewery. I went with the gumbo, right? Is that what this is?
Yeah, gumbo.
Yeah. And then what did you go with?
I got the pork chili.
Pork chili.
Yeah. And it comes with the cornbread.
We just tried this pork chili and it knocked us flat.
It's so good. So good.
It's freaking delicious.
Oh my gosh.
I can't say I've ever had pork chili before, but this will make me want to eat it again.
This guy hates onions, and there are onions in here, and he still liked it.
We are back at our Airbnb. So that brewery tour ended up being awesome.
It was really loud, so we didn't get to film much of the actual tour.
Yeah, breweries are always like insanely
just
loud.
Had stuff going, but it was so much fun. The people were so cool, and the beers were just so unique. I don't think we've ever been to a brewery where they brewed such random batches.
I think they're known for their random kind of weird off the wall beers.
You should definitely try it. It's a little north of the city, but definitely worth it. Yeah.
But anyways, I think Allison's gonna give her little her candy a try.
So they said that it's only 10 milligrams, which they recommended because it's a pretty low dose, I think. But it's funny, it's like a little, I think it's organic and vegan and stuff like that.
All right, that's the way to do it.
All right.
By the way, a little disclaimer, before we get in a bunch of hot water with you guys, I know some of you guys aren't okay with marijuana use, and that's fine. I actually don't use it myself. I'm just not personally a fan of it. But I figure to each their own, and we really don't have a personal problem with it, so it's our personal preference. I, on the other hand, am going to stick with some beer. I ended up trying this White Rascal at the brewery earlier today, and it was freaking delicious. So
good.
That'll be what I'll be partaking of.
Yeah.
Did you try it?
Yeah, I took a bite. Look, it's just like a gooey candy.
Is it any good?
Yeah, it's supposed to be strawberry lemonade, but almost tastes like a Tootsie Roll mixed, like a strawberry Tootsie Roll.
Nice.
And that's the texture, but I would never know that this is like pot candy.
I think it's because it's such a low amount.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's hardly any in here, but
that's right.
It doesn't even smell like it. Like it says THC with a little exclamation point. We are gonna go watch a movie, but I just want to remind all of you kids, don't do drugs unless you're an adult, and then do them safely and responsibly. And I love you, Mom and Dad. Sorry again. Night Adventures.
We'll see you on the road.